This conference
So I'm
will
just
now be
recording
recorded.
the second session. I would like to just show you some profits that what we have made today and some stop losses also which have hit. So let me just take India Bulls Housing Finance. My entry for India Bulls Housing Finance was at 718. That was a buy call, and it made an high of 762. If possible, I'll pull the chart also for you. So it made an high of 762. My target was 765, but we had to close it at 762 itself. And then again, I had a sell call which at 712, which did not trigger it. So just give you a profit. So I'm just taking 760 as my target. So that's 42 rupees into 500 is the lot size. So that gives you around 21,000 rupees on India Bulls. So I'll just make an note on the notepad. $718 entry and 760 was the target. That's is equal to 42 points into 500 is the lot size is equal to 21,000 rupees. So you can check this in your trading terminal also. So you won't have any discrepancies. Nifty and Bank Nifty, as you know, it were both were gap down, so we did not enter into that particular trade. And I have a buy call in Adani Ports at 320, which it did not make still. Asian Paint was in the gap down, but we entered at 1147. It opened at 1143. It went up, and again it came down. We again entered at 1147, and it made a low of 1118. Let's say 1120. If you have exited at that point of time, so that's around 27 points. 27 into one second. Let me just type it. 27 into 600. 600 is the lot size. So that gives you around 16,000 rupees profit in Asian Paint. It was an sell call right from yesterday. So that continuation we had on both the short-term chart and the long-term chart. So we made an very good trade there. And Axis Bank sell call was at 561. I think I hope you are just seeing this figures here. 561 was my sell, and it went down. It is currently trading at 577, let's say approximately. So that's 16 points. 16 points into 1200 rupees. That's around 19,000 rupees on Axis. And we had an call, a Bajaj Auto call, and that was a sell call at 2534. It's under loss now. It made a low of 2531. So that hit a stop loss, and we have a fresh buy call in Bajaj Auto now. I'll just post the call for you. 2566, 2566 is the buy call. I'll change this. This figure 2576, what I have put, it was yesterday's tentative prices. 2566 is the entry for Bajaj Auto. It might trigger your Bajaj Auto sell call has hit a stop loss, so you can just forget about it. BAJFINSV, my entry was 5127. Sorry, 5217. Now it made an low of 5153. Let me check the chart. Yeah, almost it's now at the lowest. The low price only. So I will minus that by 5167. So roughly around 50 rupees on Bajaj FinServ into 125. So that gives around 6,250 on Bajaj FinServ. So you can check all this in your trading terminal. I mean, there is nothing. There's no changes that can be made. So you'll have to just check the high and low, the entry prices, and the stop loss. And Bajaj Finance is under loss. Our entry was 2090. It's currently under loss. That's a sell call again, Bajaj Finance. And it made a low of 2075. See, 2075 in the sense there might be a support. There might be a support there. I'll show you the charts later, how I am trading. So there might be an support there. So from there it has retraced back to the upper level. So that is the reason why it is showing us a loss. So that's around 15 rupees. 15 rupees into 500. That's around 7,500 rupees on Bajaj Finance. And Bharti Airtel, we don't have any call. You can check the upper and lower limits. So we did not enter any call in Bharti Airtel, but right now we have a sell call in Bharti Airtel. You can short it at 283. So I've just typed 283 here, but Bharti Airtel sell. So as soon as this LTP comes to 283 and below that, it will turn into, I mean, the LTP will turn into green. That means it's in profit, and Bharti Airtel and this sell will turn into red. That means that that particular call is a sell call. Now BPCL was another very good call. It gave a call at 271, a sell call, and it made a low of 261. So roughly around 10 rupees on Bharti BPCL. So that's around 18,000 rupees, 18,000 rupees on BPCL. And next is CIPLA. CIPLA, we had a sell at 628. You can see it here. And this is also roughly around 10 rupees profit. So it's around 10,000 rupees on CIPLA. That's a profit. And we have an Dr. Reddy sell call. I mean, this was really testing our patience from past 3 days. That's an sell entry at 2509, and it came down till 2453. 2453, let's say 2453, 2455, let's say I'll round it off. That's around 54 rupees on 54 rupees, 54 points on Dr. Reddy's into 250 is the lot size. So that gives you around 13,500 rupees. And let's come to GAIL. GAIL was also another good call. It's a sell call at 340. And GAIL made an 334. It made 334. Let me just check the chart once. Yeah, it went below its support line, and then it reversed back. So 334. So let's say 335. So that's around 5 points on GAIL. 5 points on GAIL, and the lot size is 2667. So that gives roughly around 13,000 rupees profit in GAIL. And GRASIM was another good call, which is continuing its yesterday's trend. 854 was the entry, and it made around 830. I will post the charts after some time, then you'll have a clear idea of. So it's now testing its support at 831.75, 831.75. So once it breaks, it can go down till 815. So 854 was the entry minus. Let me just take 832. That's my first target. That's 22 points on GRASIM into 750 is the lot size. So roughly around 16,000 rupees is the profit on GRASIM. We had a very good profit even yesterday also. So I'm just giving you approximate profits and losses. If you want, you can just, once you have the Excel file, you can cross-check it with anyone. HCL Tech 946, 964, sorry. It was a sell call, and I think it made loss. It went down till 962, and that's roughly around 2 rupees. But on long-term trend, HCL is still a sell call, If you want, you can continue with that sell. You can continue with that sell till it reaches 959, 960 is its first target, and 952 is its second target. Otherwise, if you exit here also, there is a loss of around let's say 4 rupees. 4 rupees into 2,700, 4 rupees into 700 lot, around 2,800 rupees loss is that what you have on HCL Tech as of now. But on a longer term basis, I would say it's still an it's still a short candidate. It can go down till 260, oh, sorry, 960 and 952. So that depends on what is your risk taking capability. Now HDFC, we have an buy call 1688, and it made 1708. So 1705 is what I take into 500, that is 17 points into 500. That's around 88,500 rupees profit on HDFC. Now coming to HDFC Bank, this we had a call. We had a sell call which hit a stop loss. No, 1 second. 1978 was the entry. It made a low of 1974. That's roughly around 4 rupees. In case if you would have been careful, you could have exited that trade. I think I told early in the morning to exit that. And now we have a buy call at 1988. This is a fresh call. I just typed a few minutes back. 1988 minus 1995. That was the high that made. So that is around 7 rupees into 500. So on the same trade, you had 2,800 rupees loss on the sell side, HDFC Bank, but you have recovered that on the buy side, and there is still a buy side. I'll just tell you the target for HDFC Bank. It can go up to so 1995 is done. So I am expecting an again a buy call on the long-term trend. So it can go up to 2009. It can go up to 2009 once it breaks that resistance. So we can wait on HDFC. You can so there is no loss on HDFC Bank here. So that is what I wanted to say. And again, this is another problem with coal. So I again have a sell call in Coal India. So my sell, it's still trading at a strong support and resistance, that is the brown line. And in case if you want to enter, I would suggest not to. But if you want to enter, you can enter at 276 Coal India. So I'm just typing it here. So that means that your buy call that we entered now earlier to at 280, that has hit a stop loss. And there is a loss of 6,000 rupees roughly. Not 6,000, slightly less than that. So that is what has happened. And Hero Motocell, it's still an sell call. Another 2 minutes. It is really flat. It is really flat. So it's somewhere near the entry price itself. So I'm just not doing anything with that. And Hindalco, I have a sell at 2228. And now it is trading at 219.35. So that's roughly around 3 points. I'm just rounding it off. Roughly around 3 points. 3 points into 3,500 is the lot size. So that's roughly around 12,000 rupees on Hindalco. So I've just given you few calls. I mean, other than that, we have Hind Petro, which has given you around 5 rupees. Hind Petro 5 rupees into 1575 is the lot size. That's around 7,800 rupees. And we have HUL, which actually came down quite a bit, and it has retraced. 1545 was the low of HUL. So 65, another 20 rupees here, 20 rupees on HUL. 20 rupees on HUL is with 600 lot size, it's around 12,000 rupees trade. India Bulls Housing Finance, I already told you, 718 was the entry, it made 760. So roughly around 21,000 rupees. We had a buy call yesterday and even today also. And prior to yesterday, the last 3 days back, we had sell calls, which approximately gave around 50,000 rupees on each day for 3 days. So roughly around 1.5 lakh rupees was the profit on India Bulls on a sell trade. From right yesterday and today, it's given good profits. Let me tell you yesterday's entry. So yesterday we entered this at 685, 686, and then today it made around 760. So that's how it is. So Infi is under profit. ITC was under profit, 286. Let me pull the chart. ITC I gave a sell call. I will have to wait because it's still a sell call. It has moved up, but you can see the price difference here between the LTP and the entry, 286 and 286.35. Another 35 paise down, this will go into profits, and your target will be 282 for ITC. And Kotak, we had again a very good call. It was a sell call in the morning, which has retraced now back. Our sell entry was 1157, and it made 1145. 1157 minus 1145, so that's roughly around 12 rupees, and 12 rupees into 800 is the lot size, so that's around 9,600 rupees profit on Kotak. So I don't have a buy call still on Kotak. So as soon as I get a buy call, I will enter into a buy call. So that's how we trade. And L&T is in profit. You can see that here. That's again a sell call. So roughly around 10 rupees here on L&T. That's 7,500 rupees. Lupin is a sell call again. Again 20 rupees on Lupin. Is something like 14,000 rupees profit, 14,000. M&M 731 was our entry. Let's say it's 720 now. That's again 11 rupees. 11 rupees in the sense 11,000 rupees is the profit. So apart from this, S-Bank, we have a sell now. 322 is the entry. 3194 is the current LTP. It's in profit. Maruti, it's the latest call. 6774, it's a sell call. I'll tell you the target for that. It has already made its target, S2, S1, and it can further go down till 6615. It can further go down till 6615. Reliance, anyway, it was a gap down open. The same thing with SBI. Sun Pharma is again a very good call. And this Sun Pharma was also troubling us from past 3 days. I mean, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and it was really flat. So 602 is the entry. The current price is 576, but it actually made a low of, I'll just tell you, it made a low of 575. So 25, 26, 27 rupees, 27, 27 into 1100, 1100 is the lot size. So roughly around 29,000 rupees on Sun Pharma only. So if a particular trade is flat for 2 or 3 days, then it will definitely give you some direction on the 4th day. That's what happened with Sun Pharma and even Dr. Reddy's also. And M&M is one thing which is consistently giving you very good profits. At least 10,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees every day. That is what I am seeing from past 1 week. Other than this, we have IndusInd Bank. It is in profit. 322 is the entry. Sorry. 1 second. So IndusInd, not IndusInd. ICICI is sell. Tata Steel is a sell at 542. Now it is at 538. The lot size is 1061. It made a low of 169 or let's say 170. So 170. Sorry. I'm talking about Tata Steel, right? It made a low of 537.40. 537.40. Let's say 538, and your entry is at 542. And Tata Motors, it gave a sell call. It gave a buy call. It made profit. It made a profit of around 1,500 rupees. That is, the high price is 176 for Tata Motors. And other than that, Tech Mahindra, it was in profit in the morning. It's a sell call, 674. It gave around 4 rupees, 670, and then it retraced back. Titan is in profit, and it's already given you 4 rupees. So that's 3,000 rupees profit on Titan. Ultrasun has been a sell call from yesterday. So 3464 is the entry for Ultratech, a sell call. It made 3266. So 198 points on Ultratech Cement into 200 rupees is your lot size. It roughly gave you around 39,000 rupees. UPL is a sell. I was telling this when the call came. It's UPL is another one particular stock which has been troubling us for quite some time. Let me just yeah, I will show you the chart itself for UPL, Dr. Reddy and Sun Pharma. You'll get an idea of how we trade. So that's Dr. Reddy. I mean, you just see the trades. From past 3 days, it has been flat. This buy call has not triggered. This sell triggered, and then it continued. So from yesterday, it took one particular trend. That is the downtrend. Otherwise, you can see this sell call. This sell call here at 1150, it did not trigger. This buy call did not trigger. This sell call did not trigger. This buy call did not trigger. And then it took an direction on the downside yesterday in the afternoon, and now it is at 2452. And likewise, I'll just show you UPL.